All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Monday, February 12th. Monday should be easier, not always the case. Set by Vulcan. Popular schoolgirl royally entertained at the Albert Hall? Question mark. Well, popular is often in, so could it be something that means at the Albert Hall? But I can't think of, like, a piece of music maybe. And then a schoolgirl, I can't think what, is that a character from a book? And royally entertained, I wonder if ER or CR could be put around the schoolgirl. No, not getting that. Keep one article away from us. Article will be a or an or the, but away from us. Do you subtract that article away from a word for one us? For one from us? I don't know. Sack employees in insufficient numbers getting attacked. Yes, so I immediately thought of the five-letter word could be under, because insufficient, under, but then also under attack came to mind. And so it's under fire. So you don't sack enough people, but then you're under fire. All right. Thankfully, didn't have to go too far to get one today. A bishop finished, almost, in heaven. Ooh, no, can't think what that is. Abbot or something. Let's try some of these downs and see if we can get them. One for placing behind the silver, question mark. Placing behind the silver. Silver is AG. One for placing behind. No. In August, a stag with lots of points and a beard. Well, I wonder if something goes inside. AUG. And then, but I think it would be a stag. It's not a hidden clue. No, I think with the lots of points, we're going to add in north, south, east, and west, NESW. And I wonder if it's going to be a type of beard, like a Van Dyke or something like that. Nothing is coming to me. Trump extremely liable to be disturbing. So the extremely makes me think we take the first and last letters, but is it of Trump, TP? I think it's more likely to be liable, LE. To Trump is to beat, to, yeah, no, not getting that. Hide in a corner of Greek island. No. Is it an adjective that means of a Greek island, or And we put a word for hide, which could be a skin. Inside a corner, no. Oh well, so those letters didn't really help us. Mechanism to eliminate sex crime. Mechanism to eliminate sex crime, no. Crop tail suffering in such heat. All right, well, that's pretty obviously an anagram of crop tail, and tropical is, I think, the word. Ooh, so now we do get some nice. These two three-letter words make one six-letter word. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, converse about the French holiday home. So I think that's chalet. So we do have two words there. They could have clued it as two separate words, but anyway, at least I got some letters. Local speech day. Smart chap opens it. I suppose it's opens it sounds like wordplay, which would indicate the definition is at the start. Local. Speech day. And then smart chap. Who is a smart chap? Nope. Top tune, 2 consecutive notes short. Again, it seems like the wordplay is at the end, unless short is the definition, but the 2 consecutive notes suggests either letters A through G or do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti are removed from, if it's 2 consecutive notes short, or removed from maybe a word for tune, and they make a word for top. Not sure about that. Appointments, mine gets rearranged. Again, I think that's pretty obviously an anagram of mine gets. And it's going to mean appointments, so I think the S is going to stay at the end. Mine, let me pause and work that out on paper. Yeah, that was fairly straightforward. I thought it would end in ing, so meetings. Good. They're doing the same thing here. 2 3-letter spaces make one 6-letter word. I wonder if they're going to be thematically linked to the other two. Woman entitled to conceal a grand loss. Woman entitled. No. I'm wondering if a grand could be a G, excuse me, or a K, or even a M. So maybe it is a woman entitled. Could be a titled woman. A dame. Yes. So I think it's D, A, M, and she conceals a grand, and we get damage or loss. Yeah, again, dam and age could have been clued as separate words. All right, now our local speech day. Smart chap opens it. Begins D something A. No, not getting it. All right. Group of artists urgently enthusiastic. Wow. Artists can often be RA, so I suppose RAs. Urgently. No. Glasses of wine knocked back in bad temper. Hmm. No. A speech to which no one replies. Speech to which no one replies. Let me pause and think about that. Well, I could only think of rhetorical questions, but rhetorical is 10 letters, rhetoric is 8. No, a householder making very slow progress. No, getting into Emirates improperly, very cut short, very short cut, very short cut. Very short cut. I mean, it could be like a short back and sides, some crew cut. Getting into Emirates, of course, that's the Arsenal Stadium, isn't it? The Emirates? Oh no, it's Man City. Um, but I don't think that's going to be part of it. Getting into um, I mean, maybe an anagram of Emirates improperly. Very short is cut. So how about trim? Trim something? No. All right, let's go to the Downs. I think we've looked at these first four. Let's try old lady on airline to India. Where exactly? Old lady on airline. So we do end in I, which I presume is India. Old lady. Is it an Indian city? Not Delhi. Uh, um, hmm. Trying to think of an airline too that might fit in BA, BAI, and an old lady. Could that just be OL? I should be able to think of where that is. In short test, 4 or 6 quiz questions, perhaps. Hmm, that's a tricky one. 4 is IV and 6 VI. Oh, trivia, maybe. I mean, the over, we have the V being used twice. Um, in short test, I think the definition might be quiz questions, perhaps, trivia. And in short test, oh, I think test might be try, and it's short because we drop the Yeah, but then where does the A come from? Hmm. Or could it be a trial? And that's short. Yeah, I think six quiz questions might be referring to Trivial Pursuit. So it might be in a short version of trial. We put in IV for four. I'm happy enough with that. We'll find out if the crossing letters don't agree. A bishop finished almost in heaven, question mark. Yes, so above. Here I just thought of a word that fit. And, excuse me, bishop is B, I think because of chess notation. And finished is over, but it's almost, it's missing its R. All right, keep one article away from us. No. Now we do have a B here. Oh, Mumbai, of course. The old lady is Mum, and then BA. I knew there was an obvious Indian city I was forgetting. So keep one article away from us. No, not seeing it. Drink too much to exercise. I think this is taupe. Two is simply two, and exercise is PE, physical education, and it's drink too much. Now our top tune. No, I'm still not sure which side is the definition. Inclination to talk hypocritically. Inclination, a tendency, or of course, it could be leaning. Can't, I think, is hypocritical talk. And I think can't can also mean leaning. Yes, cant can mean a sloping surface. That should help with our local speech day. Smart chap opens it. Let me pause and think about that. I looked at it again as local speech, which could be a dialect that's spoken. But day, could that just simply be the D? But smart chap. Oh, a smart chap is Alec. And yes, a day is D. And then the smart chap, Alec, opens it. He goes in between. Wow, that's a very tricky way to clue that. All right, so doesn't help us with any other. Well, oh, sorry, it does with two down. So now we're in August, which of course could also be August. A stag with lots of points and a beard. No, still not getting that. Where was I in the towns? One bearing stripes from such punishment. Well, you think of somebody who is whipped, maybe, but one bearing stripes, of course, could be a prisoner. Hmm. Or, of course, could also be an officer, has stripes. Oh, could also be a zebra. Um, I sort of like prisoner, but it doesn't really give me from such punishment. Area of Europe crumbling into sea. Ooh, I think it might just simply be an anagram of into sea. And we have Estonia. All right. Stretch old canvas. Canvas, of course, they want us to think it's canvas you paint on. Could be canvas in a tent or canvas as a verb. Stretch old. Yeah, the old makes me think we're going to end with an O, but I can't think of a word for canvas that ends in an O. Also related, being deceived. Um, I'm thinking, oh, I was going to say lied to, but tied to, told, something also related. I think it's going to be a double definition. Or oh, maybe it's a homophone for also, and I'm thinking it's something too, and being deceived. Um, no, I'm not sure. To be given a lift not initially approved of. To be given a lift not initially. Yeah, so I think it's either going to be a word for to be given a lift without its first letter and it's going to mean approved of, or the other way around. Approved of. No, all right, let's try sexless. Imagine uterus partially removed. Um, is this a hidden clue, or is it maybe it's some kind of different variation on that where you remove part of the inner letters and the outer letters are going to um, yeah, I'm not seeing anything in between, but those are very unlikely words to put together. Imagine uterus. And it means sexless. And neuter. Oh, yeah. Oh, it is a hidden clue. How did I not see that, of course? And such a simple definition, too. All right. Group of artists now urgently enthusiastic. I think, is it going to be? I think it might be raring, an RA ring, a group, and raring to go, urgently enthusiastic. That I think is a good definition. Now, to be given a lift not initially approved of. Oh, I think it might be um, You think of approved of, praised, remove the P and you get raised. Now getting into Emirates improperly, very short cut. Um, Side something time. No. Speech to which no one replies. Vociferous. No. Speech to which no one replies. No, not saying that. House. Oh, I've just put that T in there temporarily. Could that be right? No. Let me get rid of those. All right. I think I'm going to pause, go back through the clues and see if I have any second thoughts on them. Okay. The one I just looked at there and think of a Greek island, I thought of Crete, and first thinking discreet, but hide, secret. And then I realized, oh yeah, a corner could be the southeast, as we often use when we're talking about the crossword itself, the northwest, southeast corners. So unfortunately, that E is not going to really help me, I think, with my popular schoolgirl, royally entertained. Oh, is it somebody who did entertain at the Albert Hall? Um, no, I'm not thinking of that. I should be able to get this one. I mean, it's an unusual letter pattern. Quart. Yeah, UA, a guard. Oh, guard could be. Oh, yes, it is. To keep is to guard. And if you add IAN, one article, you get the Guardian, which is where we are. Us referring to the newspaper. Oh my goodness. So obvious when you see it. All right. One for placing behind the silver. This sounds like it might be an and lit, that there's wordplay in there maybe, but also it's the definition. Oh, bronze. Yeah, I think it's just a cryptic definition referring to a bronze medal for placing behind the silver medal winner. It's not very satisfying, but I think it must be right. Oh, so now popular isn't in, unless in is somewhere within it. Royally entertained, maybe CR at the start. But no, I'm not thinking of anything. Now our mechanism to eliminate sex crime. A mechanism, machine. I wonder if it's some, no, it's some word where you remove rape from it to eliminate sex crime. De-rape or No, I don't see that. How about the stag with lots of points and a beard in August? No, not seeing that. Ooh, let's see. So this isn't prisoner. One bearing stripes from such punishment. No. Top June. 2 consecutive notes short. No, I think I'm going to pause and uh, make use of the website that lets you fill in the letters you have and shows possible words. So let me cheat by looking at that. Well, I didn't find anything for the. Actually, there were so many possible words that fit, but then I thought, oh, this is a very weird letter pattern. And it is a strange word, soliloquy. Solilo, yeah, Quy. And so, oh no, hold on, it's, oh, solil, I typed an O there. Soliloquy. And it just literally means a speech to which no one replies. That's a disappointing clue, I think. It's simply a definition. I don't see any word. Maybe there's something clever going on there that I'm missing, but a little disappointed in that one. Now we have, ooh, so there's something between the R and the O. Could be another O, of course. Let me pause and think about that. It is an officer, but it's also a type of punishment. Should have thought of made that connection in my mind. Corporal. All right. Now I did see there is a word descant. I think it has something to do with music. 2 consecutive notes short. No, well, let me check it. It is right, but I do not understand why. So we're going to have to rely on 15 squared. Let's finish the southeast. Getting into Emirates improperly. Very short cut. Of course, Emirates is also an airline, so could it be stowing away on a plane? Very shortcut. No, I think I'm going to reveal this one. Time saver. So into Emirates improperly, an anagram of Emirates, you put V for very, and then the definition is shortcut time saver. Ooh, that's tricky. Just the order of the wording made the wordplay, I think, quite challenging. So now this one also related, which could be told as well as being a relative. Being deceived. Oh, and of course I thought related might be a homophone indicator too. Being deceived. Now I'm going to reveal this one. Took in. So that's being deceived. Took in. But how is it also? Oh, also is to and related is kin. Oh my goodness, very tricky. All right, how about my householder making very slow progress? What would a householder be? No, I'm not thinking of a synonym for householder. Making very slow. Oh, could it be a snail? Because they carry their house about with them. I'm gonna check it. It is right. I don't know. I find that one a little loose. Um, but I suppose that's maybe the house style or the style of this setter Vulcan. All right, stretch old canvas. Stretch could be extent. So old, I forgot, is often X, and a canvas indeed is tent. All right, now glasses of wine, glasses of wine knocked back in bad temper. Ooh, so I think it might be um, meaning in bad temper, and it's glasses of wine backwards. What are glasses of wine ending in T? Not our normal whites or reds. And in bad temper. No, it's terrible. I can't think of any word that fits there. Stool, but or stood. No, I'm going to reveal it. Strop. Yeah, a very English expression. And so it's ports backwards. Okay, I'm not sure about the glasses part. But there you go. All right, so that's everything done except for the top left. Still don't know the popular schoolgirl. Would Annie be the schoolgirl? No. What was the series on BBC back in the 70s with what was her name with a very high pitched voice? Um, I can't remember now. Anyway, don't know that one, so I think I'm going to reveal it. Prom Queen. Ah. So it's all a sort of very, I don't know, sort of just punning. Well, popular schoolgirl is the definition, I suppose, and then royally entertained at the Albert Hall question mark. I think the setter realizes that's a little bit of a stretch. The proms are held at the Albert Hall, right? So prom queen. All right, well, we have a nice U there. Trump, extremely liable. I thought might be LE. Yeah, so maybe LE at the end, and it means to be disturbing. A ruffle, I suppose. Oh, yeah, I think in cards, um, you rough or you have a rough. Is that in gin rummy or one of those? So I presume it means the same as a trump card. Anyway, and then ruffle, you disturb people, I suppose. Now our in August, a stag with lots of points and a beard. Something M, something E is unusual. I mean, the August may be just simply an A. A stag with lots of points and a beard. Ah, no, I'm not sure. It could be SMEE, SMIE. Otherwise, I think it has to be a vowel. No, not getting it. I'm going to reveal this too. Ah, an imperial is a type of beard. All right. So in August, a stag with lots of points. Um, I am, wow, I am not seeing that at all. Yeah, I'm at a loss to explain that one. All right, just one left. Mechanism to eliminate sex crime. Oh, it might be M or F for sex, and then a crime are but a mechanism, what's a word for a mechanism? Recipe? No. No, I'm going to go ahead and reveal it. Device. Okay. Device is a mechanism, and then to remove vice could be to device, I suppose. Boy, that was a tricky one. Let me know if you agree for a Monday. All right, let's go over to 15 squared. All right, the blog today is by Eileen. And so apparently Vulcan comes up every 2 weeks on Mondays. Medley of charades, anagrams, I quite liked. I think it's so funny they always have to thank the setter for the puzzle. Let's see. The acrosses, I think I more or less, yeah, they say double cryptic definition referring to the, yeah, they perhaps tells me they're not completely convinced by that either, but I may be reading my own feelings into that. It's a bit of a stretch, that one, yeah. Actually, that one I didn't think was a stretch, but there you go. Device, eliminate sex crime. Um, so it's two consecutive notes, and scant is short. Okay, I suppose so. And then, yeah, raring to go. Ports, monologue, cryptic definition. All right, the downs I had more questions about. Oh, it's a double definition. A stag with antlers having 14 points. But where does the August? Oh, then maybe it's a triple definition. August, yes, I suppose is a synonym of imperial. All right, well, that explains that. Yeah, they're saying rough is trump. Okay. And they're not saying anything about 14 and 15, 16, 17 being split. All right. Oh, they're saying in August is when the stag has points. No, I think yeah, I agree with this person that it's a triple definition. What is this? The neuter clue somewhat grew. Under fire, somewhat of a grow. I don't know what grew means in this. All right. Let's see. Strangely difficult. Yeah, so I'd agree with that. All right. Well, hopefully tomorrow's will be a little easier. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.